Welcome to the first episode of 2024 with Babes on Tape. Were you trying to see if you could go longer than me?
You don't know. Nah, I can go longer, you know. Like, okay, let's do it for real.
No, because was it? I have shortness of breath.
Oh, so I can go longer than you?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you
Because it took a lot out of me.
Oh, never mind. So I won that. That doesn't matter. It's
yeah, but we all know that you're the better singer.
What?
I'm the better dancer. Why
so guys, this is the first episode of 2024. We just want to say thank you so much. You know, sometimes when people talk, you just have to ignore it. You actually just have to ignore it and keep talking, innit? But let's reflect on 2023. Yeah, like I said, we ghosted y'all. We came back and we're here again. We're going to do our best to give you guys what you want and what you're begging for, what you're asking for. But one thing y'all niggas got to stop doing is begging. Because why?
It's disgusting.
I want to do that so bad. No, but I'm just joking. Of course, there's actually like three things I want to say right now. First of all, you're like, oh my god, where are these girls? What is going on? Just know we're in a safe place.
It's a secret location.
Safe space, safe place, whatever you want to call it.
Never catch a case.
Gonna be doing a few episodes here, a few episodes in the studio as well. But it's just a thing where this is like our natural habitat, and we're just like, you know what?
Yeah, we want to.
And literally, I was out last night. Well, we were out last night. She was working. I was living my life. And we're back here this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon. It is 1:10. Woke up, said what we had to do. And now we filming. And we're like, what better time to do it than now?
What better time to do it than now?
For 2024.
What better time to do it than now? Because, like, obviously, you're seeing us in our habitat. You're seeing the real us. You know, that's where the conversations are the juiciest. You know, the morning after. The morning after the night before. That's when the conversations are the most juiciest. So, let's do this shit. I don't know. How do I put on a timer in this? Hands free. Oh. 3, 2, say cheese. 2023, it was a year for definitely a lot of growth, for sure. Definitely learned, like, I feel like maybe it's because we're getting closer to our frontal lobes developing. That 2023 was very much like a year of kind of like clarity and like what we want to do so that like it was kind of like the stepping stones for what we need to do in 2024. And I feel like 2024 is going to be a good year for a lot of people. And have you noticed that most of the people are like, oh my god, 2024 is going to be great? They're 25 or they're turning 25.
Literally, I'm not turning 25 though. I'm turning 21 this year. I'm turning 21 this year and I'm so excited, guys. But yeah, a lot of people that are very excited for 2024 are the oldies.
Yeah, because I think like our frontal lobe is finally like you can see through a lot of shit now.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I really like 2023 because I don't know what it was. As much as I cried in 2023, I smiled and laughed a lot. And I also think I mended a lot of friendships and relationships with people. And it just kind of also made me realize like the importance of real, genuine friendship. And like I was talking to Sheila about it the other day, and I was just deep in it, like how I kind of learned all of my friends' love languages this year. Like I have a lot of friends, male and female.
What's my love language?
I learned a lot of my friends' love languages.
She doesn't know
this year, and it was great. You know, like Unity loves spending time with me. She loves kissing my cheeks. She likes to touch me here and there. I don't like that shit, but I know that's how she processes her love towards me, so I have to let it.
This one likes gifts.
Me, I like words of affirmation and gifts and money. So if you tell me I look good, if you tell me my ass is fat, and give me 1K as well.
Yeah, but I'll be doing that, and then the only thing all I want to hear is her ass is fat. That's the only word of affirmation she cares about. I sent her a text this morning. I said, "You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're funny. You're smart." She asked me, "Is everything okay?"
Okay, No, but guys, do you know what? Because the first thing I woke up from night out, I woke up and then my phone is pinging and pinging because my phone is always on D&D, right? But there's only two people that are my favorites, which is Unity and Sheila, because I have to emergency contacts get me in that.
No, she has to because last time was she locked me out of the house. I was outside. Bro, guys. Did you see? We went out. We went on a night out together. We went on one of our first nights out in months. We went on a night out together, and then we got a bottle to the table. Obviously, we were cross-fading. I don't really cross-fade too much because I start puking. And guess what happened to her after she cross-faded? What did you do?
I went home.
No, what did you do?
I was cross-faded. Y'all can. I ain't gonna get into the descriptions and shit, but y'all can imagine what would have gone down.
But it was funny the way that it had happened.
But you know the thing is about me as well. Like, no matter how drunk or cross-faded I am, I know when I reach my limit, so I'm able to I'll leave and go somewhere to force myself to get sick or just get a taxi home. And that's what I did. When I knew I reached my limit, I said, oh yeah, I'm there. Come on, go home right now. And I did. And unfortunately, I would mentally do the door open and I locked her out.
I was outside, was it? I literally left 30 minutes after her. And then I was outside. I was throwing stones at her window, guys. I was throwing stones at her window. And I had come to terms with it that this is how I die. That this is how I'm going. Because it was so cold. I was in this skirt. I even went, because there's an archway in Ola's estate. And I went to start foraging for somewhere I could just put my head down for the night. Somewhere that was comfy and had some kind of grass or something that I could lie down.
I was so bad because
because I came to terms with it. That I guess this is how I'm going out. A party girl who can't get inside the house.
Guys, I felt so bad because I actually felt so bad that day, but it was actually the
No, she didn't.
It was the funniest thing ever because how can Sheila be on her way to the gym? She opens the door and Unity was outside with frostbite in her hair.
Frostbite in my hair. I look like Rick. From Rick and Morty. And the only reason I got inside the house was because Sheila decided she wanted to go to the gym at 6 a.m.
But listen. That was in 2023. New Year. We ain't talking about the past no more. Know what I'm saying? So
nah, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. I really had come to terms with pneumonia death.
I hear it, but we thank God for your life.
Thank God. We thank God. I'm a walking testimony.
We got to see 2024 together. God, we've been through it.
Amen.
We've been through
Walk a mile in his Louboutins. Valley girls giving blowjobs for Louboutins. What you call that? Head over heels. No money, no family. 16 in the middle of Miami. We've been through it. What did Tokyo Tony say?
What happens when the talk is cheap?
I would hate to be Hillary Clinton right now.
She genuinely has something going on with her, doesn't she?
Who?
That woman.
Hillary Clinton or Tokyo Tony? 100%. Because she was talking to a lady. I think I saw it on a podcast or something. And basically she was talking about how she got multiple businesses. And then I think the podcaster asked her, she's like, oh, so have you ever done sex work? And she's like, yeah, of course. We all done sex work. I've been a prostitute. Exactly. Not all of us have done sex work. Not saying that if you guys are doing sex work, do your sex work. But not everyone has done. But she thought of it as something normal that women should do. As long as you get your money, you get your money in it. So I think she's definitely been through some things and seen some things and done some things. But yeah, there's definitely something she's a bit loopy for sure.
You know what I fucking hate?
What?
Do you know what I hate?
What?
When I'm on delivery for more than 2 hours. I get people are busy. I get people have jobs. I get people are doing this, that, and the other. But there is no way you're watching my story.
Oh, that's rude.
Liking my fucking recent post on Insta and whatnot. You're not replying to my fucking snap or my message. Because what are you doing? I just hate that. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so rude.
Because
a lot of the times as well, more time, like, it's actually a conversation that we're having, and I need an answer to something now.
Yeah.
We're living on delivery for so long. I have anxiety.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going back. Like, it just annoys me. Like, just fucking answer the message and keep stepping. Like, we don't have to.
See, the thing is, honestly, I completely agree with that.
But you do it a lot as well sometimes, though.
No, I do it a lot. But, like, I only do it to you because obviously you know how I am. But, like, I will see your message pop up, and I just don't have the energy to reply. So if I go on but I still want to go on Snapchat and TikTok, I'm not going to watch your story. I'm going to skip over it. Or else if I watch your story, I'll immediately then reply to your message, because that's just bad out. Because how am I watching your story but I can't reply to you? It's a bit rude.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else I hate?
What?
I also hate when niggas send me my fucking Insta post and say, "Fine, babes, comment on the pic. Hello, I need interaction." Do you know what I mean? Don't do that. Thank you.
But when you're fine, you're fine. People want to like.
And that's another thing that I also had to learn to deal with in 2023. Being so fucking lame.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not
like,
easy.
It actually generally isn't easy. And people be like, "Oh my God, like, being so..." No, it's not. Like obviously I wouldn't change it for the world.
Never.
But Mary J. Blige interviews with him and ask him about what love means to him. His answer on Mickey Mouse. Oh. What was I saying?
You're talking about you've learned that it's hard to be a hottie.
It is hard to be a hottie because it's hard to be a hottie because everyone desires you, but no one actually wants you. Everyone want to fuck you, but nobody actually wants you. No one. And like another thing that's so shocking is like when people get to know me, they're like, "Oh my God, this girl actually has a brain. This girl is actually smart." I like to play it off like I'm dumb. I really don't like to use my brain. I don't like to think. And when I have to think, it's annoying. But obviously when people realize like, "Oh my God, this girl is actually smart. She just doesn't have a fat ass. She's got a fat brain too." Wow. I'm like,
isn't it if you have a bigger brain, you're dumber?
No.
No?
Not in my world anyways. But it's just like, oh my God, she's all of this, she's all of that. And it's like, I also learned 2019 I'm a catch.
110%.
We're catches.
110%.
We might not look the part now.
Imagine waking up to this. Would you not be happy?
To be fair, I think
your face.
I think people probably yeah. How many bitches
behind my ears?
How many bitches can be like, you woke up and you look like this? Because we actually did just wake up.
We just woke up, and I haven't even brushed my teeth yet.
I'm being so for real. I haven't.
I washed my face, but when you can't get when you cheat mascara and you can't get the mascara off properly, or you probably can, but I'm just lazy about it.
I've drank water all day.
I had a Red Bull the minute I woke up. I needed it.
And here we are, making content for you people. What are we supposed to talk about 2023?
Who cares? It's gone. The past is the past. Let's move on to the future and the hopes for the future.
What do you hope for this season?
I hope, honestly, when people say, "Oh, do what you say," I hope to do everything that, not what I say, but I hope to do everything that I've wanted to fulfill me. Do you get me? I want to do everything that I'm passionate about. I want to do things better.
I hear that.
And I want to do things with my whole heart.
So I fuck with that heavy.
So that's my thing for 2024. I want to do things with my whole heart. So yeah.
That's like me as well.
For sure.
I kind of just want to stop sleeping on my potential.
Deadass. Guys, can someone, if you ever see her sleeping on her potential, can someone just flick some water on her? Because she sleeps on her potential. She sleeps on her potential. Crazy. She should be on a billboard for Fenty or something. If Slick Woods could do it, why couldn't you? Does she have two heads?
You know, I fucking hate when people compare me to Slick Woods.
Well, I'm not.
When I was bald, I know, no. Like, deadass, but you just triggered me there, so I'm going to let y'all know. If anybody ever says I look like Slick Woods, I'm not going to say thank you, because to me, it's not a compliment. I'm being so for real, and I don't want to get into the nitties and gritties about it. But I look like Olamide. I look like Bashandi. I look like the girl with the fattest ass in the world. That's what I look like.
Fucking hell. She's the girl with the fattest ass in the world.
But this season, I want to just elevate more spiritually, mentally, financially.
Amen.
Did I say physically? And physically.
If you elevate that ass any more, girl.
2024, and y'all niggas are just not ready, because Like, guys, can you imagine my gym progress? I used to be a size 6. I'm a size fucking 12.
This time last year,
I was a size 6.
you were
I'm now a
small.
size 12. But you know what? We also deeped as well. Where I was living before, it made us really
Yeah,
depressed, and like that's why I was
very
so
true.
thin. Like I deep that I actually lost a lot of weight because I was low-key like going through so
Stressed,
much,
yeah.
and obviously certain people couldn't see that for their
Mm-hmm.
own selfish reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't concern me anymore. But like when I look back on it, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Because one thing I really need to stop doing is, well, when I'd be having so many problems and I ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
I ignore them till like they're eating me up and you can physically see on me.
Mm-hmm.
Not say I'm not going through shit now because I'm thick as fuck. Like, okay, we all be going through shit every
Yeah.
goddamn day. But now it's like, it's just not eating me up. It's not affecting me the way it used to anymore. And I just like that.
It's because you're in a safe space that you know the things you're battling, it's easier to battle. But when you're not in a safe space, you're battling all those things also while battling.
That's it, unsafe
Do you
space
get
that I'm
me?
in, which is so true.
So,
But like that literally goes back to like 2023, what I learned.
if you deep it,
My
this time
friendships.
last year, not even relationship wise, we were in such toxic places, like living wise.
And the people in our lives, like not even
Yeah.
like relationship wise, like you said, like literally friends. Like
Yeah.
if you deep like the people you were friends with separately and
Yeah.
I was friends with separately,
Yeah.
and like, you know, like this, that, and the order, and you
Yeah.
just like things were just not making
Yeah.
sense.
You start to piece things together.
And like
you know?
it's just crazy looking back on things and just seeing how like, because people are only ever gonna see like the sunshine and rainbows. Like I'm not gonna post myself crying. I'm not gonna post myself when I'm going through shit. Like I can be going through shit and then post on my private story like I'm having a time of my life, because at the end of the day nobody needs to know that. Only like my real niggas don't know, what you get me. So when people are just like, oh my god, well, like it looked like you were living your life, having the time of your life. Yeah, I did have time of my life in 2023, but God, it beat the fuck out of me too. Do you know what I mean? But I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for 2024's beating. So I'm gonna be really easy. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, 2024 is gonna be all great. Yes, it's gonna be amazing, but you can't have sunshine. I mean, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain and little sunshine. Do you get me?
Feel like so living your life is just like, when you're living, you're gonna go through so many things. So like when people are like, oh, you're living your life, you're out, you're also living your life when you're down and you're sad, because that's just part of life, isn't it?
And like literally, that's another thing I learned as well. Life is not gonna stop. It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going. And I remember my brother, like as much as me and him fight, like I remember one time I had a breakdown. I was talking to him, and he's like, "Ola, like I love you to death and everything like that, but you constantly complaining about this, that, and the other, and being sad about this, that, and the other. It's not actually going to change anything.
It's not.
You literally have to like cry about it, thug it out, and keep a step in, and make the change that you want to see.
100%. 100%. Talking about all this doesn't. I feel like the things I think it's okay to complain about things that are out of your control, but when things are in your control and you're complaining, I just never understand that, because I'm like, if it's in your control, just control. Do you get me? So like, I understand when people are like, you know, complaining about cost of living, da 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 da. But I never understand when people are complaining like, oh my god, like I hate this about me. I hate what I'm doing this, and I hate this. You can change that. It's really just really up to you. Like another motto I'm going by in 2024 is, do they have two heads?
Literally. Do
they have two heads? Because realistically, whenever I look at Stormzy, I'm like, Stormzy came from worse than us. Does he have two heads? Literally. People that are studying PhD and masters, do they have two heads? No, they just have determination, diligence, and discipline. So that's another motto I'm going by in 2024. Because even the people like, let's say Ahmed, that's someone I really look up to. Does he have two heads to be doing everything he's, and do you get me?
Spending 40k in a month. That's someone's yearly salary, Sha.
Bruh, does he have two heads? Like so many, and there's so many people that I'm inspired by who are around me. I'm like, do they have two heads? OJ,
literally, I'm about to say like our friends as well. Like, I think another thing in 2023 as well, right? Because of my friends, like all my friends individually, from OJ to you to Plantain to Ayo to Sheila, like all of my friends individually to Ruth, I look at my friends every single day and I'm just like in awe and I applaud them and I'm like, oh my god, wow. And because I have such go-getters and motivational people around me, it's like I'm gonna have to keep going as well. Like sometimes I want to give up, but then I look at my left, I look at my right, and I'm like, they haven't given up. Why should I? Do you know what I mean? Like, I have people I've been friends with for years, like you, OJ, telling me since I was like 16, 17, all I get on this, all I did. And it's like having that around you constantly, like, you're like, also, that's another thing. If you want change, change your environment as well.
100.
Because I do understand, like, if you're amongst a bunch of fools, you too
You're gonna be a fool.
Do you know what I mean?
You're gonna be a fool.
So
it doesn't matter. Even if let's say you've walked the straightest road in life, those people will influence you to be a fool. Or else you get complacent with what they're doing, and that makes you a fool. Because why, if your friends are doing foolish things, why are you complacent
and
with?
We've seen it with our own eyes.
We've seen it with our own eyes.
We've experienced it. People who are destined for greatness, and they obviously fell in with the wrong crowd, and things just went downhill from there. Just have to be really sad.
You have to be really, really. I feel like, people are like, oh, but like, who does everyone think they are? And honestly, I agree with that. Who does anyone think they are? But you have to. No, but like in general, I'm just like, we're all on this floating rock. Do you get me?
Literally.
But at the end, you still have to be very picky with what you digest and what comes into your surroundings and what you look at. And that's something that I think closer to the end of 2023, it was like I started to digest more things that I wanted, like the future me would want to be. And I think that definitely has helped, like motivation and like kind of like inspiration, and just kind of like where to go in life and what path and what's your purpose and all of that. I feel like it definitely helps when you're surrounded by people who like are lost in a sense. You'll end up being lost, but you can always be that light that can try and guide, for sure. I think everyone also don't fall into peer pressure. Don't fall into peer pressure. That's one thing.
Have a head for yourself.
Yeah.
Stand firm on your own 2 feet.
Think for yourself. You will never, if you can think for yourself, there's nothing wrong in being able to think for yourself. If you look at someone,
Kanye.
And I love him. And you know what's crazy?
I love that man so much. He's such an inspo. He's so right. I don't care. Everyone can say he's crazy. He's mad. No. But like
in 2 years, it's everything Kanye said will make sense.
Everything he's been saying has been coming to pass, though. Literally everything he's been saying has been coming to pass. Like the whole Adidas news now that's out with him. He said it, and it's like it's happening. So he's one person that like stood firm. That's one person I kind of look up to. Like, as crazy as he is, I love him. And it's like he's one person that just stood firm, believed on his thoughts.
Yeah,
like deep. This man at the age of 19 started making his own documentary at the age of 19 because he knew he was going to be something great. That's fucking amazing.
Insane.
That is a different type of brain you must have to think that.
Back yourself.
You know what I mean?
He backed himself, man.
100.
And also another reason he did so well is because he had someone behind him who was his mom backed him.
Literally,
his mom backed him.
Like, people don't understand. Like, your support system does really help.
Your support system does so much for you.
Another thing I learned in 2020, like, I finally, as much as I like, this is a thing that I've adapted in my head. I don't care anymore. Like, I remember, like, me and shit, I was talking about something, and then I was just like, oh, whatever. Like, there's been so many things that happen, like, let's say in the house or around us, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Like I generally do not care about anything anymore. If it doesn't add peace to my life or add money to my pocket, I honestly couldn't give a toss anymore. And it's helped my anxiety so much more, because like I used to worry about this, that, and the other. I used to care about this, I used to care about that, and it literally ate me up. Now I'm literally like, I don't care. And people think that because this year that Ola all of a sudden is going with this, I don't care if she's faking it or she's just no, because I'm a very like vocal and open person. So even if I did care about something, I'll let you know that I care. But if I don't, like,
I don't care.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
I'm very tired of. I saw this, one of my favorite TikTokers, Chikamso, the English. She's a black Nigerian girl in England, and she has that posh accent.
Yeah.
So she said something that really resonated with me. I think I saw it this morning, and it was like, in 2024, one thing that she's leaving behind is like, or in 2024, one thing people should do more is just like, if somebody says something wrong and you know it's right, just be like, yes, I think, the way people go like, oh, I think that cup is from Spain or something. Or you, let's say you say something like, oh, that cup, I bought this cup, the company is Spanish. And someone's like, oh, actually I think like it's a Swedish company. She's just
I
like,
seen that TikTok.
just be like,
she was like, no, it is a Swedish cup.
company.
It's a Swedish company. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not saying that is, but just as an example.
Oh no, I thought an example like I could be like, oi, spiders have 9 legs, and you'd be like, no, I think they have 8. No, you know they have 8.
Just
so say
they have 8.
I get that.
I'm so tired of this is like this, I don't know, tiptoeing around people. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. And that's something I'm always like, if
and
you're
it's
wrong,
okay
you're
to be wrong, like, because we're learning every day. I feel like it's people are very afraid of making mistakes or being wrong, but like I feel like that's life, because when you really deep it, no one knows the ins and out of life. This is everyone's first time doing life, so just do as best as you can. You get me? Like,
but you know that personality, like everybody thinks they're somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, a lot of people aren't somebody. And that's just how it's black and white.
Yeah, oh my god, you know that reminds me. I seen this on TikTok and it was like, you might be thinking, okay, no, let me try and say this. I'm so bad at wording myself.
You get me? Trying to be as, what's that word? Eloquent as possible.
The best way she said, okay, this is how she said it. She was basically like, nobody thinks about you more than you think of yourself. She get me? So if I'm out about, I'm like, oh, this person probably thinks this of me. No, they don't. Because I promise you, there's a million things going through their mind, and you're not one of them. Do you know what I mean?
And if you are one of them, so or something was it? Why are you? That's not a you thing. It's the person who's thinking about you. It's a them thing. Do you get me? Because why are you on their mind? Like, they should be worrying about what they have to do, yet they're worrying about what you're doing. And even if it's a thing where they are thinking about you, or you feel like, or you can, sometimes you know when people are like thinking about you, or like you can tell by the way a person looks at you, or if someone just kind of looks at you for ages, why are they thinking? And that's a them thing. It has nothing to do with you. You just keep on going and living your life. The hell, as long as you're not hurting anybody. There's no where are all my words today? As long as you're not hurting anybody, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Do whatever you want. But what Ola's saying is right, definitely, as well.
And that's the way everyone should just be in life, because at the end of the day, we're all atoms in a fucking ball that's 75% water that's spinning on Earth, in the galaxy. Not spinning on Earth, spinning in this fucking galaxy. We're 10 other or 12 other planets. Also planets that we also don't know. You know, I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Like, I went into this frenzy. I was like high one day, and I was like, oh my god, I'm literally like a speck compared to everything. I'm literally a speck of dust.
Exactly.
And then had a panic attack after.
Really exactly. Crazy. Like, we're all literal specks of dust. Even Beyonce is a speck of dust.
Don't let them come for you, bro.
The Beehive. Let me tell you right now, I don't like Beyonce's music. I said it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't like her new music. Like, I like her old stuff. You know, like the stuff we listened to when we were younger. But like now,
I think I just like those songs out of nostalgia.
I'm just like,
any song she has a feature with, I like that. Like, you know, the old, like Sean Paul, Shakira. But that's just because Sean Paul and Shakira are on it.
Yeah. There's enough for everybody. Just do what you have to do.
No, there is enough, and I hate that mentality of what.
Don't get me started.
If was it that everybody wants to monopolize? That's not going to breed longevity. What happens when you burn out and there's like the people are looking for?
People don't understand that putting this person on, putting that person, and you guys are constantly building a ladder, just that in order. It's only gonna keep getting bigger. Because if you're trying to get to the top by yourself, not saying it's not possible, but it ain't gonna be all that great. You get me? Like, it's not gonna be, and it might not even last that long. Like, who's someone I loved? Oh, what's her name? Damn. Oh, Stunner Girl, right? She's this rapper. Her hairstylist is her friend. Her photographer is somebody that she grew up with. Do you know what I mean? Like, the person who cuts all the guys' hair is a barber from her town. Like, it just makes sense that, like, she's the big shot of them, but she's bringing other people on
100,
and she doesn't feel threatened by it. And I think that's what a lot of people suffer from. People are very threatened by other people's potential, and that shouldn't be it, because like, my potential is different from your potential.
100%.
Like, and me getting there or doing this shouldn't hinder you or make you feel a type of way. That's such a bad trait to have. Like, it's like it's envy and jealousy, and like, that's just not a good thing to have. Like, I've never, you know what's so crazy, and people think I lie when I say this, but I have never felt an ounce of jealousy or envy since the age of 14. Like I haven't, when I looked, I haven't been like, oh my god, I wish I, like since I was 14, I have never wanted to be somebody or wanted somebody or like just what other people have. And I don't know, I think it was because of my mom. She just like, I was just very content and happy with the way life is going to, how things are going to, and because I always knew that God's got me regardless. Like, yeah, I'd say since the age of, as long as I can remember, let me even just say 16. Since the age of 16 up, I have not felt any sort of envy or jealousy towards anybody, and it's such a nice feeling to have, because when I look at people and I see these like horror stories of like friends being jealous of friends or this, I'm like,
it's so scary.
How do you have enough time and energy to even like feed that emotion? Like, go through all of that. Do you like for someone you called your friend or someone that you fucked with? I think that's so crazy to me.
It's crazy. I know now that you said that, actually, like I'm starting to think, I've never been actually jealous of anybody really. Maybe when I was younger and I saw a kid.
I'm jealous of someone.
Rihanna, ASAP Rocky.
Their child.
Oh, okay. When it comes to celebrity kids, I'm jealous of celebrity kids.
Because why was should have been
I'm jealous of celebrity kids.
Like if I was born into wealth, god damn.
No, I'm jealous of celebrity kids, I won't lie. But it's more so a jealousy like, wow, like life is gonna be very easy for you. And I would like life to be easier. But I've never looked at, like, even let's say Kim Kardashian. If somebody said swap places with Kim Kardashian, I wouldn't do it. I'm not interested.
Really want to.
If somebody said swap places with Rihanna, like I love Rihanna, but I don't.
I feel like that's too much work, and I just can't deal with that.
I feel like the people, I guess that.
But Rihanna, if you see this, hit me up still. Hit me up.
100%. But I feel like we aren't jealous of people, but people inspire us.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think
people, it's kind of like a push. Like,
people definitely inspire us. Like I feel like we try to give credit, not even try. We give credit where credit is due, 100%. And we don't give credit where credit is not due.
You're not gonna get out of me.
You're not gonna get. But I definitely feel like I get inspired by a lot of people. I'm just like, wow, you're just doing amazing. I would love to learn from you more so than be you. I like being me. All the hardships and everything. I like being me. I like me. Do you get me? And I think everybody should just like being them as well.
Yeah, you need to. I won't lie. If you don't like being yourself, then it's a tough one for you because you're stuck.
Because you're stuck, man.
You're actually stuck.
Unless it was behind her eyes.
Oh, God forbid. You actually are stuck. I'm so sorry. If you hate yourself, if you hate how you look, if you can't fix it, deal with it. Like dead ass. I'm so sorry. Like that's just just the ins and out of it right now.
None of that astral projection shit. None of that astral projection shit.
I tried to do that once.
How? Did you just close your eyes real hard?
No, I tried to do lucid dreaming, and I was getting really into like all that. My sister's up. It was really fucking scary. So
that's scary. No.
Then I had sleep paralysis, so I had to stop.
Actually, do you know people I'm jealous of? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's one kind of people that I'm very, 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 very jealous of. I've never had sleep paralysis, but the people that have gone their whole lives without ever having sleep paralysis, I'm jealous of you. Because how am I to know that tomorrow? Never had it. Yeah, but how am I to know that tomorrow I won't have sleep paralysis?
Not many people get it though.
Okay, if I end up being one of those people that don't get it,
or you're gonna cry if that ever happens to you,
bro. I sleep with the covers over my head on purpose.
I had it twice, man. It was actually crazy. It was so scary.
I'm not.
But if it ever happens to you, I read something that like it worked. Second time I had it, I wiggled my toe and just started saying Jesus, and then it stopped.
Whenever I'm feeling a bad feeling, I just say Jesus. Say Jesus. I'm covered in the Spirit.
God is good.
Covered in blood. Thank you, Jesus.
God really got us.
God really got us.
I just feel like I was just not meant to work. Like I'm actually just meant to have money.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And I feel like you can feel it. You can feel when you're gonna be rich or be somebody. Yeah, you definitely
I've been told so many times, remember since we were young in primary school, the way teachers used to lick my ass because they were just obsessed with me for no reason. Now I got it. Everybody's obsessed with me in my life for no reason.
You just feel it.
And it's just because I'm fucking amazing.
It is because you're amazing. It is because you're fucking amazing. But I feel like if you feel it, it doesn't matter what your destiny holds. You will get to that point.
I feel like that's why sometimes I'm so chill and laid back. But I shouldn't be too chill and laid back.
You shouldn't be.
I actually need to put in the work to get to where I want to be.
Like for example, I feel like Well, I don't know if this is gonna hurt some people's feelings, but like when you're ever talking to, like, let's say, like, people from here, the people from here, they're very okay with comfort, like being mediocre and average. Like, they don't believe that they're ever going to be millionaires. They believe that this is a life that was set for them, that they're going to just be middle class, they're going to be working class, and that's just how life goes, and that's just how it's going to be. And, like, if you have that mindset, of course that's how it's going to be, and that's how you're going to
But
go.
I feel like I feel like it's okay to have that mind. Listen, because listen, no, let's not talk too much. Because everybody can be.
I know, no, but
if you're comfortable where you are, stay where you are. If you're comfortable where you are, stay where you are, honestly.
Oh, let's try.
What do you want me to say?
Oh, let's do natural selection so she can get to the top.
No, honestly, yeah.
Oh, I said, if you want to be broke, it's a good thing.
Going to the... If you want more money, look at me. I'm complaining that I'm getting more money, but I have to work for that more money. It's not easy. Stay where you are. Like,
no, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I do.
You get what I'm saying.
I do.
I feel like a lot of people are okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna get this good job, and I'm gonna just dream. No, I'm not gonna say dream big, so it doesn't fall. It doesn't foil the plans.
Dream enough to your capacity. Dream enough to your capacity.
Don't dream too much. Dream enough to your capacity.
Nah, I'm just playing still. Everybody gonna make it regardless. Cause when you really deep it, niggas, right? When y'all niggas really be deep in the shit that be going on in this world, there's enough money in the world for everybody to be millionaires if we're gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? But when I don't want to be the one to say it, but natural selection and shit. If it ain't you, it ain't you, and that's tough. You know what I'm saying? For real. But me personally, I don't want to work. I just want to be a billionaire. I just want to have enough money to be able to take care of myself, travel, take care of my family, take care of myself, travel, have money, not stress, pay all my bills. Like, when you don't need to check your account, all your direct rent is paid for, your direct debits are paid for, that you can go this, savings, you don't have to stress. That's what I want.
When Apple comes like a thief in the night, and you don't even have to blink. You're like, okay.
Literally. Do you know how many? Do you know? Like, I'm not. It's before. Do you know how many things I had to revert on? Revolt. I had to revert those a few payments because it ain't easy.
Do you know how many was it? Not even revert. Do you know how many direct debits I blocked on Revolut? I love Revolut for that. Block
that
Revolut
is other apps other banks need to really get on that, because
they need to get on that.
If I want sushi today and my insurance gonna be paid for tomorrow, I'm gonna think of myself today. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, now I'm in the mood for sushi.
I've been craving sushi since yesterday. I'm really been craving sushi since yesterday.
You're sushi.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna get sushi. Oh, I've been talking non-stop, and I really enjoyed this part.
How many minutes have we done? And take out a few minutes.
47 minutes.
47 minutes?
Damn. We were talking for a minute. What the fuck were we talking about?